Revelio. Welcome, wizards, witches, and nomads. My name's David Cicello, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to visit my channel, Wands and Reviews. As I've said, no one can argue the bond between Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, and Hermione Granger. I've already shared with you the first 2 of 3 of the Bradford Exchange's 1/6 scale Masterpiece Edition, which was Harry Potter and Ronald Weasley. Inspired by the films, each sculpture, which is sold separately, is limited to 10,000 pieces each. The third one came delivered today, and it came in the Bradford Exchange box, and the statue inside is packed in white foam. Now, I've already opened the box to take a peek at the statue inside, just to make sure nothing was broken. So today, I would like to share with you the final statue of 3, which is Hermione Granger. Here is the Hermione Granger statue still in its foam packaging. Unlike Harry Potter that required 3 AAA batteries to light up, just like Ronald Weasley, Hermione Granger does not require any batteries. And this is the base, and you can see on the top that there's a slit and a hole for Hermione Granger to plug into. And when you remove Hermione Granger, that's the packaging, there's the peg and the wider peg that will fit into the base to make Hermione Granger stand. So now that we have her out of the box, let me give you my first interpretation of her. First off, this statue does have some weight because it is made out of resin, and when combined with the other 2, it's going to be fairly heavy. I can say that the overall sculpting of Hermione looks really good, and I like how the scarf is actually around her neck and going under her arm and coming out on the side. It seems to really flow and fold nicely, which that's a nice detail from the Bradford Exchange when making this statue. The hair looks really good as well, because, it is really hard to sculpt hair. And she is holding 2 rather large books close to her chest, and she has a side glance on her face listening to Ron and Harry talk. And overall, the sculpting is really nice, and the head is very decent and resembles a young Emma Watson who portrayed, Hermione Granger. And I'm really impressed at the Bradford Exchange with this because, as we know, their items are usually characterized, but these are more realistic for the Masterpiece Edition series. Here's the base for Hermione Granger. I'm going to plug her into it, and you just line up the slit in the peg, and she drops in very nicely. She is a little bit wobbly. Oh, there you go. When you push her in all the way, she's much more stable. I'm glad that the Bradford Exchange has really stepped up their game with this series. As I said, the detailing and sculpting seem to be greatly improved, and the heads of all three statues are no longer characterized but realistic, and they do resemble the characters very well. Overall, I'm happy with this 1/6 scale statue of Hermione. You have to remember, she is just one of three pieces that make up the set. We already have Harry Potter and Ronald Weasley, and to complete the series, we have Hermione Granger. And when you have all three, they do bond together to make a wonderful display. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the three statues placed together. Here are all three pieces of the Bradford Exchange's 1/6 scale Masterpiece Edition. As you can see, I already placed Ron and Harry together. Now, to join Hermione Granger with them, there's no magnets or slots. She just simply slides in right next to him to have the golden trio. Now, together, this piece looks really amazing, and I'm really glad that the Bradford Exchange did something this nice to have for any Wizarding World Harry Potter collection. They really stepped up their game, and I did mention before with the Ronald Weasley statue, I hope that the Bradford Exchange keeps this look and style and not have so many characterized items. So, with this said, this is an amazing piece. I think everybody would enjoy it. And it is a little expensive, but I think it's well worth it. And with the lights that can go on and off in the brazier, it's nice and it's easy because the switch is right there on the back of the Harry Potter. But I have nothing bad to say about this piece as a whole. It looks great. It's a little heavy because it's resin. And, it will take up a little bit of shelf space, but that's okay because of how nice this piece looks as a whole. So if you would like to purchase the 1/6 scale Masterpiece Edition sculptures from the Bradford Exchange, you can order them directly on their website, and I'll leave a link in the description below. And with that said, I really hope you enjoyed this video review today, and if you did, please do me a favor by clicking on that thumbs up button, and while you're here, if you're not already doing so, why not subscribe to my channel today? I really do appreciate it, as each and every like and new subscriber keeps me encouraged to keep sharing with you. And you can help me out by sharing this video with your family and all of your friends. Thank you for taking the time to visit my channel today, and please cherish your friends.